Alright, I'm excited to show you guys what I got going on today. I am now recirculating my wart. I'm testing it right now. This is actually water going through my system. I'll briefly explain and hopefully simply explain what's going on here. These are all pieces I've had previously, but I've done some research to switch things around to make it more efficient and consistent temperature throughout the mash and to sparge. So I'll show you what's going on here. So here's my mash tun that I've had. I put a ball valve that I've had here into the top of it, and I have this pump that I've had. So water's coming down through here, pumping through here, up through the pump, down into the coil, up through the coil, and in the center here I have a heater that's keeping it at about 160 degrees. Inside here is 154, so it's a 6-degree differential from the pots going into here, and what this does is keep a consistent temperature. Now when I'm brewing, this is actually going to be the beer, or what's called the wort, before you boil the beer, coming through here, coming through the pot, keeping it at a consistent temperature and going back into the mash tun. Now I'm going to show you guys how it's doing that. Have the lid on to keep it consistent, 154 degrees. So, down here, through the pump, down through the coils with the heater, keeping it at a consistent temperature, coming back into the top of the mash tun. I have a old false bottom that I used in another mash tun before I got this nice one. Pumping the water through. This is what's called a sparge arm. Comes through, comes up. It's hitting this plate, which turns it into a series of drops that evenly spreads it through the water, so you don't get any channeling. If you get like a big stream of water coming down, you can get a channel through the grains, which is going to mess things up. But it's just basically raining on it. So yeah, and I can adjust the flow rate with this. Higher flow rates versus lower flow rates. I'm going to have it kind of in the middle, a nice steady flow rate, so you have those nice drips, and it's been keeping it at a nice steady 154 degrees, which is where I want to be at on my next beer. I was just experimenting with this to see what differential of the temp that I would need. This system is called a HERMS system. I've done a lot of research on it when I'm on the toilet or have a free second while I'm laying in bed before I go to sleep. It's just a way to keep the temperature of the wort inside the mash tun at an even temperature, and it recirculates the wort through the grains for 60 minutes while it's in the mash tun versus just staying still, which helps extract all the sugars out of the wort. And then when I'm done with this in 60 minutes, I will go right down into the kettle and I'll sparge, which means more water coming in. And yeah, it's pretty awesome. So cheerio.